This is Mark with Right Line Trading, and this is our daily evening newsletter, starting with this disclaimer that all signals and trading opportunities provided both orally, written, or electronically are for education and demonstration purposes only. The company takes no responsibility for any participation by visitors or subscribers within any markets for any profits or losses that may be incurred. Everyone that understands that participating in the markets involves substantial risk, and it should be understood that a person can lose a substantial amount of money. Therefore, the participation in these markets is not appropriate for everybody. Always carefully consider your financial position prior to making a trade. Do your own due diligence, and Right Line Trading is not a registered financial advisor and not a licensed commodity trading advisor. Now, as we close out the week, I thought I would give you today's stocks that demonstrated unusual options activity. You know, the unusual options activity represents what is considered to be insider trading, institutional trading, something that would tip us off that big money is involved in the trade, and that these big institutions know something that we don't know. And obviously, everybody who trades knows that's what we're up against. Now, the first is on Wells Fargo. So that's something you may want to put on your watch list. Now, if we look at Wells Fargo, this is a 20-day, 1 minute. It's not a long-term chart. You can see that Wells Fargo is definitely in a nice uptrend. Our C2 here, our 50. Now, Wells Fargo from here to here has been consolidating. It's really not moved much, but UOA, or unusual options activity, tells us that Wells Fargo is poised now to move higher. Our second stock with unusual options activity today is Twitter. And you can see that it made a very bold move up. And it hasn't set up technically for a long, but it's definitely a stock I would put on my watch list, given the fact that it's got tremendous number of calls that crossed today on Twitter. The energy sector made up the balance of unusual options activity today. There were just a huge number of call options that crossed on Apache, and you can see Apache is definitely set up for a nice long. Now, the only problem is that it's trading into resistance right here about 1755, but if it breaks that, we should see a lot more upside. The next stock is Diamondback Energy. Really also poised for a nice long. Only problem again, now this is our VWAP, volume weighted average price. 50 and 15 are green, heading up. Only problem again is resistance. But I would definitely put Occidental Petroleum, Apache, and Diamondback Energy on your watch list. And the last is Occidental Petroleum, right here. Now we've got resistance at 25.57, but right now the stock technically is in a position of uncertainty. But we know to put it on our hit list because of the huge number of call positions that crossed today on Occidental Petroleum. So today, Friday, February 12th, there were 5 stocks that had a significant number of unusual options activity. Apache, Occidental Petroleum, Diamondback Energy, Twitter, and Wells Fargo. I'm just going to add one more stock, and this does not have the unusual options activity, but I have it on my hit list as CVS. I like the way they do business. I think they're poised for an upside breakout. You can see they just broke above the VWAP. They broke above resistance here. Everything looks good for a long. If we take a look at a much longer term time frame or a longer term assessment here, we're in a nice uptrend, and if we pull back, you can see that we're getting a system generated long right here. So that's just an additional stock to throw in that you may want to consider placing an options position on Sunday night for Monday. So have a really wonderful weekend. Remember that on Monday the markets are closed, or they trade half day. As far as we're concerned, they're closed completely, and we will talk again on Tuesday evening. Have a really happy and safe weekend, and I look forward to talking to you on Tuesday night. Take